Welcome to It's Not Soccer. Subscribe for more football news.
Chelsea ease past Milan. Wesley Fofana and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang both scored their first Champions League goals for the club to earn Chelsea a vital first win, brushing aside Serie A champions Milan. Fofana broke the deadlock in the 24th minute, slotting into the bottom corner after Milan had failed to clear a corner leading to a 6-yard box scramble. Aubameyang got on to the end of Reece James's cross to turn in from close range to give Graham Potter's side a cushion early in the second half. James turned from provider to goalscorer to make it 3, smashing in at the near post from inside the box after a high press had earned the ball back for the hosts. Benfica hold PSG. Lionel Messi fired PSG ahead, combining with Kylian Mbappé and Neymar before curling into the top corner from the edge of the box. But the hosts pulled themselves level just before halftime when Danilo Pereira glanced Enzo Fernandez's cross into his own net. Neymar came close to restoring PSG's lead but saw his acrobatic overhead kick come back off the crossbar before testing Odysseus Vlachodimos with a free kick from long range. Benfica held out, which leaves both these sides battling it out at the top on 7 points. Haaland bags brace as City thrash Copenhagen. Erling Haaland was at it again as Manchester City coasted past Copenhagen to maintain their perfect record. The Norwegian now has more goals in the competition than Luis Suarez after netting 2 in the first 33 minutes. João Cancelo's low cross picked him out to stroke home first time with his right foot to break the deadlock before he reacted first to the rebound from Sergio Gomez's shot to grab his second with a poacher's effort. Gomez was involved in the third, seeing his shot deflect into his own net by David Kakalava before Riyad Mahrez made it 4 from the spot. The Algerian then laid the ball on a plate for Julian Alvarez to tap in from inside the 6-yard box to round the night off for Pep Guardiola's side. Dortmund run riot in Spain. Julen Lopetegui is reported to be set to lose his job in the next 24 hours, and his potential Sevilla farewell did not go to plan as Borussia Dortmund thrashed his team. Dortmund were ahead after just 6 minutes when Rafael Guerreiro got on to the end of a diagonal pass before striding to the edge of the penalty area and arrowing in a powerful strike into the top corner. Jude Bellingham doubled their advantage just before halftime after turning a defender in the box before poking across the goalkeeper from a tight angle before Karim Adeyemi scored his first Champions League goal for the club to make it 3. Julian Brandt put the game beyond all doubt 15 minutes from time, arriving at the near post to flick in Youssoufa Moukoko's cross. Dortmund extend a 5-point lead over third-placed Copenhagen while Sevilla sit bottom. Real squeeze past Shakhtar. The European champions saw off a stern fightback from Shakhtar Donetsk to make it 3 wins out of 3. Rodrigo fired them ahead 13 minutes in, wriggling free from the edge of the box before driving the ball in via a touch from the goalkeeper. He then turned from scorer to provider, poking the ball into the path of Vinicius Jr. in the box to slide in the second. But out of nowhere Shakhtar found a way back into the game when Alexander Zubkov produced a sublime bicycle kick to finish off Bohdan Mikhailichenko's cross from 15 yards out. The visitors smelt blood and pushed forward for the equalizer, but Carlo Ancelotti's side held out to strengthen their grip on top spot. Juventus pick up first win. Juventus picked up their first win of the group stage after an inspired performance from Angel Di Maria. The Argentine winger played his part in a neat 1-2 to set Adrien Rabiot away for the first goal, with the Frenchman lashing the ball into the top corner from close range. He then played Dusan Vlahovic through on goal to place the ball in for the second goal. It looked as if Juventus were going to coast to victory until Dean David rounded Wojciech Szczesny and pulled one back for the visitors, who then struck the post through a free kick. But Di Maria was at it again, whipping a corner to the near post for Rabiot to glance in to put the game beyond all doubt. Silva saves Leipzig against Celtic. RB Leipzig saw off a spirited Celtic side to pick up 3 vital points. The first half saw both sides suffer injury problems, the hosts losing goalkeeper Peter Gulici before Celtic saw their captain Callum McGregor forced off. Christopher Nkunku thought he had given Leipzig the lead early on with a delicate chip, but the strike was ruled out for offside by VAR. But Nkunku wasn't to be denied a second time when he slotted home from a tight angle. The Scottish champions were level straight after the break when a flick by Timo Werner on the halfway line was intercepted, leading to Celtic counter-attacking and laying in Felipe Jota to slot into the bottom corner. However, Leipzig ramped up the pressure with Dominik Szoboszlai hitting the post and then seeing a second goal ruled out by VAR. But seconds after Celtics led off, Joe Hart gave the ball away and Andre Silva made things 2-1 before the Portuguese striker secured a brace to all but put the game away for the hosts. The result means third-placed Leipzig now have 3 points while Celtic are bottom of Group F with just 1 point. Salzburg dig deep to edge Dinamo Zagreb. Salzburg maintained their unbeaten record in Group E after a 1-0 victory over Dinamo Zagreb. A lapse in judgment led to the deadlock breaking as Sadej Moharami pulled Andreas Ulmer down in the box as Noah Okafor made things 1-0 from the spot for Salzburg. Dinamo did have a glorious chance to pull things level following an error from the hosts at the back, though substitute Josip Dermic's header was saved by goalkeeper Philip Kohn. Then drama ensued in the dying moments as Dermic thought he had equalized for the visitors only for the goal to be ruled offside. The result means Salzburg are top of Group E with 5 points while Dinamo Zagreb are third with 3.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, It's Not Soccer, for more football news.